Green Nation, get hyped. Our Celtics just put on a clinic, obliterating the Knicks while 127-102 in Game 5, keeping the series alive at 3-2. They played with heart like it was their last stand, and now the question is, can this fire spark a historic comeback? Don't miss the sizzling details from this unforgettable night and what's coming next. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and join over 350 die-hard fans. Let's push to 500. Smash that red button and come vibe with us. What went down at TD Garden last night was straight up basketball magic. It was one of those nights where every player stepped onto the court with a mission to honor the team, the city, and above all, Jason Tatum. Our star suffered a devastating injury, a torn Achilles tendon, sidelining him for the playoffs and at least 18 months. The news hit like a gut punch, and many thought the Celtics would fold, but guess what? They rallied like never before. Led by veterans Al Horford and Jaylen Brown, this team showed they've got the heart and grit to fight to the end. The Celtics' loyalty and, efficiency was unreal. Well, they owned the boards, winning the rebound battle by 4 and made every possession count. They took 15 more shots than the Knicks, with a jaw-dropping 45% from three-point land. And it wasn't just the starters shining, the bench stepped up big time, keeping the energy sky high. It was a masterclass in team basketball, with every player doing their part to keep the season alive. If there was one guy who stole the show, it was Luke Kornet. The man came off the bench and delivered a performance for the ages. In 26 minutes, he dropped 10 points, grabbed 9 rebounds, and, hey, hold up, swatted 7 blocks. That's right, 7 rejections, the third most by a reserve in NBA history. He was perfect from the field, going 5 for 5, and even threw down a reverse alley-oop that had the crowd losing it. Kornet earned the game ball, and it was well-deserved. He stepped up for Kristaps Porzingis, who was barely able to play due to a respiratory infection that left him struggling. Coach Joe Mazzulla said Porzingis could hardly breathe and would only play if absolutely necessary. With KP out, Kornet took charge, showing he can be the guy in clutch moments. He moved well, or owned the paint, and helped on the glass. Jaylen Brown called his performance stellar, and Al Horford gave him a big old bear hug as he left. The court, what a moment! Jaylen Brown played like he was on a mission. Honestly, it might have been the best game of his career. He racked up 26 points, 8 rebounds, and get this, 12 assists, a personal best. He was the maestro, dishing the rock, attacking the rim, and hitting 3 of 6 from deep. On defense, he shut down Jalen Brunson, the Knicks star. Brunson finished with 22 points, but only 15 came from field goals, shooting a rough 7 of 17. Jalen hounded him like a pit bull, making every move a struggle. Post-game, he said, "We didn't want to give up. We wanted to go out and play real basketball, no excuses." And that's exactly what he did. Derek White was an absolute beast too. He set the tone early, going 5 for 5 from 3 to open the game. By the end, he had 34 points in 40 minutes, shooting 7 of 13 from the field. He added 2 blocks, proving why he's one of the league's top defensive guards. White summed up the team's mindset: it's win or go home. Nobody wants to go home yet. With him playing like that, we believe this team can go the distance. The bad news: Kristaps Porzingis is likely done for the season. This respiratory infection, which has plagued him since March, left him a shell of himself on the court. In Game 5, he played just 12 minutes in the first half and was a liability. Mazzulla said the decision to sit him was mutual, as he could barely breathe. It's frustrating because we know how dominant KP can be when healthy. But with Kornet playing at this level, the Celtics have a temporary fix. The roster's depth is being tested, and so far, they're passing with flying colors. Now, the series heads to New York, where Game 6 promises to be an epic showdown at Madison Square Garden. With only 48 hours between games, fatigue could be a factor, especially for Al Horford, who's not exactly 35 anymore. But if the Celtics bring this same energy with Kornet, Brown, and White leading the charge, we've got a real shot to force a Game 7 back in Boston. This team showed they want more, that they're hungry for a historic 3-1 comeback. As Jaylen Brown put it, "Don't count us out yet. I believe in this group. The key will be staying locked in on defense and attacking the glass. The Celtics prove that when they play with this intensity, nobody can stop them. And if Derek White starts splashing threes again, good luck stopping this squad even without Jason Tatum. Green Nation, it's time to show some love. Drop a comment sending good vibes to Luke Kornet, who's playing with all his heart. Smash that like button if you believe the Celtics will win Game 6 and bring the series back to Boston. And don't forget, subscribe and hit the bell. We're over 350 passionate fans strong, and we're so close to 500. Let's make TD Garden shake. Even from New York, what do you think the Celtics need to do to lock in a Game 6 win and bring the series home? Drop your takes in the comments. I want to hear what the Green Nation is thinking.